let's get into it. So obviously, if you're here watching this, if you guys know,
Pokimane's been diversifying her real estate on the internet. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. Oh, TikTok. And I don't know where else she's at. I know she's on LinkedIn. I checked her LinkedIn out. She's doing bits. She's doing her thing. It's just fascinating to see how she's ahead of the curve. She was like the first creator I've seen to have multiple channels that have niche specific content. She had her Pokimane channel, which was her fully edited, produced gaming or live stream, you get me, or YouTube sort of content. And then she had her Pokimane 2, which was like random stuff. It was edited as well, but it was less stress on it, very clip based.
I've been taking these 7 days to recharge and think about all the things that I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to be posting, hopefully, way more on my YouTube. I want to post
Oh my
videos
God.
like this of me just talking.
Damn.
Every like 3-ish days or something, just updating people. More just chill vibes up on YouTube. Not
What I've been seeing is how Pokimane's been diversifying her real estate on the internet. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. Oh, TikTok. And I don't know where else she's at. I know she's on LinkedIn. I checked her LinkedIn out. She's doing bits. She's doing her thing. It's just fascinating to see how she's ahead of the curve. She was like the first creator I've seen to have multiple channels that have niche specific content. She had her Pokimane channel, which was her fully edited, produced gaming or live stream, you get me, or YouTube sort of content. And then she had her Pokimane 2, which was like random stuff. It was edited as well, but it was less stress on it, very clip based, anything. And then there was a VOD channel. I believe when she comes over to YouTube, which is very soon, mind you, I feel like YouTube has to get some things right. I'm in this for the beginning of the YouTube live streaming journey. YouTube needs to upgrade like the culture and really invest in the live streaming culture, and I'm seeing that they are. Like, they're doing emotes now, they're doing members now, which is subscribers, they're doing super chats, which is like our bits, and then we have donations, which is like Stream Elements, Streamlabs, all of that. It's like YouTube needs to really invest in the live streaming culture, make it so people have to collab. Like, Twitch is a high school. Everything that happens in Twitch, if you're in the community some way, somehow, you know, even if it's behind the scenes, and as a viewer, you know what's going on. But on YouTube, everybody is split off on their little island. They have cliques. Like, Sidemen is the clique. They have their own little their own little group of people which they interact with, they play with, whatever, on YouTube, and it stays like that. On Twitch, yes, you have cliques, people stay together most of the time, but it's like you are encouraged to collab. It's like you have no choice but to speak to this person, collab with them, be in their chat, interact, give your ideas. All of these things on YouTube is lacking that. It's very individual, me sort of thing.
not things that have to be heavily edited for like a week. Kind of like Mogul Mail. Or just like Mrs. channel, Lud's channel. They post quite a bit, and sometimes they'll just post themselves like talking about a certain topic. I kind of want to do the same thing. I need to get used to it. I'm so used to streaming to stream.
I think this little concept she's trying to do, she should do it on TikTok. 100%. TikTok or Instagram fleets. Not Instagram fleets. Oh my God. I'm such an idiot. Instagram reels. Yeah.
Not streaming to re-upload on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Alright, let's get into it. So obviously, if you're here watching this, like you guys know, I'm staying on Twitch.
Way.
Again. I mean, for those that don't know, I started streaming when I was 17.
Bro, it's been a long journey.
I was a little baby. I was a fetus. A senior in high school, you don't know anything. You have 2.5 IQ points, and they're fighting. They're fighting each other. They really are.
100%.
So it's been over 8 years.
8 years.
8 years of streaming on Twitch. And I just re-signed again with Twitch. And I think you guys know enough about like streaming wars, but let's just get into the juice of it all. Let's be honest.
What?
Every time I say let's be honest, I feel like I'm gonna make like a lesbian comment, but that's I mean
she's coming out. She's coming out. Pokimane's coming out. She's lesbian.
Make those a lot, but that's besides the point. Where was I going with this? Right. Contract stuff. I think most of you guys know that at this point in my career and considering the things that I like to do, I likely was not going to make the move to a Facebook mixer, etc. type of deal because I just enjoy content creation a bit too much. And I think the two most viable platforms currently are Twitch and YouTube.
Those are the two.
Begs the question, why would I choose Twitch over YouTube?
Okay.
So chat, why do you guys think I did that?
Because of the infrastructure. The live streaming infrastructure is so advanced on Twitch that YouTube needs to catch up. The framework works, but there's no discoverability. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be real. If Twitch sets up discoverability and improves on it and all of that shit, I'm moving over to Twitch. I'm sorry, but Twitch will be winning at that point. There'll be no platform that will be able to do live streaming like Twitch. None. Facebook is trying. I can see it. It's trying. But there's too much moving parts on Facebook. Like, it's too complicated. Like, the only two platforms that have really good live streaming and it's not complicated to pick up very quickly is YouTube and Twitch. But Twitch is number one for live streaming, especially for gaming niche. You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious, like, if you guys were in my position, you choose money. Nope. So the last time that I signed with a platform, I think I mentioned this. I went with Twitch, even though Twitch offered me less money than other platforms. This time around, I was pretty happy with my Twitch deal, and I appreciate them for that very, very much.
Hey, checks. Here comes the money. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's go. That is crazy. Here comes the money. They gave her some fat stacks right there. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a great year. She started a company which deals with esports, and she's basically gonna be one of the founders of esports. And then on top of that, she got this deal, which is multi-million-dollar deal from Twitch. And for a couple of years. And then I feel like when YouTube gets its act together and fix and really builds their infrastructure, she's coming over. It would be no brainer. Everybody's coming over. But if Twitch fixes the bugs and adds on what YouTube has in terms of copyright, in terms of everything, bro, I'm moving over to Twitch. I'm sorry. I'll make my streams VODs on YouTube, but for live events like streaming, all of that, I'm going to Twitch, bro.
But the reason I chose Twitch over YouTube is just because I can't get enough of that good Twitch chat. You guys are right there.
Yeah.
You and you. Some of y'all wilding a little bit, but it's genuinely because of you guys. I will say YouTube has come a long way, and I think YouTube is a viable streaming platform for people who already have a community and a channel built up. but there's just no community like the Twitch community. As I said,
That's
I've been
true.
streaming on Twitch since I was 17. It would be hard to say it doesn't feel like home. It really does. Like, I feel like I have an impact on the Twitch community. I feel like I'm messing with
100%.
people. Not just you guys, but other Twitch streamers. Like, it
She's
really
making me
feels
feel
you're a
like
part of
streaming on
something.
Twitch.
And you can kind of tell because although you can stream on YouTube and get like a good amount of viewers and etc., I don't feel like there's like a streaming community on YouTube.
Wow.
Stream on YouTube and get like a good amount of viewers and
Etc. Etc.
etc. I don't feel like there's like a streaming community on YouTube. Is that just me? Would you guys agree, disagree? I feel like there are streamers there, but a lot of them interact more with the Twitch community because we have more interaction built into the website.
That's true.
That's not a bad thing. Like, it's hard for YouTube to do it all. Also, from like a business standpoint, signing with Twitch allows me to still have a presence on all platforms.
That's
Like,
true.
I don't feel restrained in any way, but if I were to have signed with YouTube, I would basically have no presence on Twitch anymore. That doesn't mean I wouldn't have like a community or a fan base or wouldn't be able to further grow my,
Channel.
my followers or subs or whatever. But
Brand. That's the one, brand.
a presence on Twitch. And the only way to really get that if you're streaming on YouTube is to constantly be involved with people that are on Twitch. Ludwig is a great example for this. I follow Lud on Twitch, and I follow him on all platforms, I'm pretty sure. And I felt like I always kind of knew what he was up to when he was streaming on Twitch because I would check in every now and then. But now that he's been streaming on YouTube, yeah, his numbers are great. And I mean, obviously, it was a good move for him because he's doing great. But on YouTube, I don't really watch streams. I watch like vlogs and I listen to lo-fi music. The only stream that's recommended to me on YouTube is Lo-Fi Girl.
That's true.
So because of that, although, I'm glad he's happy with the move and he's doing great, I personally don't know as much about what he's up to unless he's doing things that I would be like really close to. For example, Ray is really ingrained in our friend group and she plays with us all the time, this and that. So I always know what she's up to in that regard. Also, YouTube chat just
Yeah.
the same as
Yeah.
Twitch chat. Not that there's anything like bad about them. It's just not the same. And it
It's
goes
true.
really fast. And I can read pretty I've been streaming 8 years. I would say I could read pretty fast, but even then, read this then. See, I read it. Yeah, like there's kind of the meme about YouTube chat. I think ultimately, ever since I started streaming and even to this day, it's always been so much more about the interaction with chat than it is about me like putting on a show. Like if I couldn't read what you guys were saying, I would feel so awkward and I would just leave. A lot of these things are the reason why, today I choose to re-sign with Twitch over YouTube. But that's not to say that YouTube won't, make positive changes in their platform, and we'll see where it's at in a year or two. But I also actually do feel YouTube's live streaming tools and platform are fine. Like you can live stream on it, but I don't know how they can create a larger feel of a community. And you know what? Maybe that's just not what YouTube is going to be for. Maybe YouTube is going to be known for like reaching a wider audience, and Twitch will always kind of be like a more tight-knit,
niche,
medium-sized audience. I don't know. My personality type, I care a lot about kind of like my status within a community, within a friend group. And I really care about upholding that in a sense.
What do you mean?
I think I would just much rather be someone who is significant in the Twitch community. Kind of like being a big fish in a small pond versus being a medium-sized fish or an even bigger fish, but in the ocean. Like I like where I stand within this community and this platform. And so it would be really hard for me to give that up. And I think I would need to be able to see like really, really large brand value potential on another platform in order to do that.
I think here's the thing, right? I think Pokimane is at a point where she's too big for Twitch. She's actually really big, too big for Twitch. But Twitch is very, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. It's like she knows everybody. If she wants something done, she can get it done. Stat. But on YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. YouTube is very difficult because of how many creators that YouTube has.
But right now, I feel so lucky. I can stream on Twitch. I can post on YouTube. I paused the alerts, but someone was like, it's easier to read Asmon's 260k viewers chat than a 5k YouTube
is that
chat.
stream elements?
And I'm someone who loves, like, I love when chat is going fast.
Damn.
But why is this so hard to read? I don't know. Maybe they'll fix that. Maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah. It's not a game. Alright, story time.
Okay, speaking of, I've been taking these 7 days to recharge and think about all the things that I want to do.
Oh, wait. What the hell? What the hell?
Okay, speaking of, I've been taking these 7 days to recharge and think about.
Okay. Yes,
Okay, speaking of, I've been taking these.
Oh, here it is.
So we met up.
Gideon meets Pokey. Pokey meets Gideon.
So we met up, and here's the big surprise. Whew. For those that y'all saw it, me and you both saw it, right? So over the last couple weeks, there's been this huge online drama beef thing, I don't even know what to call it, between me and another creator named Gideon. I have nicknamed him
Dijon Mustard.
If you've ever heard me talk about him. Essentially, he hate rated me.
Here we go.
Pokimane about how things turned out that did a photo with Gideon and even filmed a video.
I have nicknamed him Dijon Mustard.
Okay. There we go. Gideon.
Essentially, he hate rated me a few weeks ago.
Yep.
And his community continued to harass me for weeks thereafter. And it was a bit of like a complicated situation, so I'm not going to get into it. Long story short, what happened was, it was
I'm gonna need to get a drink
after the initial hate raid and him getting banned off Twitch, and people were still like, people from his community or people that just hate me, maybe not even his community, were still like posting a lot of mean stuff about me publicly, and some of them were taking it really far. I don't want to say exactly what they were doing because that's
bro, it was really bad. It was really bad.
And it's promoting something really bad, but they were doing something really, really bad. And Gideon actually noticed, and he commented, and he told them to stop. He was like, delete this, like, this is really bad, don't do this, blah, blah, blah. And I had seen that post, and I saw that he commented telling them to stop. And I was like, oh, that's nice of him. He really doesn't have to do that. At this point, things have kind of blown over for him, and people, there's just like residual harassment towards me. So he really had no benefit in going out of his way to tell them to stop bothering me. Yeah. So when I saw that he did that, and those people did remove their comments and stuff, I reached out to him on Twitter. I mean, okay, actually I had him blocked. So I unblocked him on Twitter, and then I DM'd him. I DM'd him and I said, oh, like, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Okay. Let's go. He's got game.
It was like 2-3 weeks timeline. That is the quickest that I have blocked and unblocked someone in my life. I don't even know if I've ever blocked anyone. So I unblocked him.
Let's go. Gideon's got game, bro. Gideon got game.
So I unblocked him. And he said, oh, you're welcome. Sorry that people are still, like, bothering you. And then he was like, would you be down to talk on Discord? And I said, well, I I guess why not? I'm not gonna lie, part of me
Wait,
low-key
one
was
second.
like, maybe he's just using this so
As
he
a-
can film
he's
something
pranking
and then
you.
post it and like clown on me. But
Yeah.
the fact that he told people to leave me alone for no real reason.
Bro, I would have thought the same thing. I'm like, Gideon is definitely gonna make a video out of this. He's definitely gonna prank me. He's definitely gonna make me look like a fool. I don't want to look like a fool. And I was like, that's crazy.
Kind of gave him a little benefit of the doubt, like some credit in my eyes. So I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it. So we hop on a call, and oh my god, we talked for like an hour.
Oh, look at that, Gideon. Let's go, Gideon.
Or more. It was actually really nice. And
there's something to starting off as a villain and then becoming a hero. If you start off as a hero, they expect you to remain a hero. But if you start off as a villain and then you come to a hero, they don't have such a big expectation of you, and you can do what you want.
And we kind of just got to a point where we understood things from each other's perspectives.
Yeah.
He apologized profusely about the things that happened.
He didn't have to do all that.
He anticipated for it to snowball as much as it did and for it to get as bad as it did.
Mm.
Like, I think in his eyes, he was kind of just making a joke, and I
explained
to him
the guy is
why those
young.
jokes are not really good to make, and he seemed to really understand. And I felt like he was genuinely trying to just like move past things, and he was like, I can tell that this has affected you a lot, and I'm sorry for that.
Bruh.
It's not the kind of person that I want to be. Like, I know that there's a lot of, I don't know, people that make hateful videos or like commentary.
Yeah.
But it's just shitting on people.
Oh my god. Leafy, you jab?
The kind of person
Leafy jab.
that, like, that's not my
Oh,
main objective.
Leafy and Keemstar jab right there.
And yeah, he was really nice to me. He was apologetic. Also, he's 21.
Yeah.
I know he looks like 35, but he's 21.
That was a jab and a half.
So I was like, oh my god, you're a fetus. Thank you for apologizing.
Yeah.
And I know, guys, I know.
It's crazy.
I thought he was 30 as
I thought he
well.
was
So I
older.
like, he was like, no, I'm 21. He really only got traction online in the last like half a year. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, like, you're young. You're literally 4 years older. I'm not saying I'm old. I just know that when you're 20 or 21, like, you're young, bro. You're young. And
Yeah.
I'm 25, and I'm still like, I still got some shit to learn.
That's true,
But even then, I can
bro.
recognize,
Even me.
like, I can try to be
It's crazy.
a more mature, bigger person in a sense. And as long as he seemed genuinely remorseful and he was sorry for what happened,
It's so mad.
I was like, oh.
And it's so crazy to think, right? When you get to a certain age, let's say 20, 21 and all that, yeah? You become either the same age or these celebrities are younger than you. And it's kind of mad to look at these celebs and be like, yo, you're that young. It like, I've reached a point in my life where I'm older than, let's say, Digga D. I'm not that much older than him, but I'm older than him. And he's like this big celebrity. And I never thought I would hit a point in my life where I'm like, yo, I'm older than this guy. That I listen to his music or I watch his videos, but I'm older than him. And it's just crazy.
Well, I would rather turn this into a good thing than leave it as a bad thing and like carry hate or resentment towards each other.
Yeah.
And I think the thing about my call with Gideon that made the biggest difference was that, you know, he's not the first person to shit on me publicly and then privately hit me up and be like, oh, sorry about that, by the way. Didn't think it would, you know, get so crazy.
Yeah.
And I explained to him, I was like, that I appreciate it, but it doesn't really make me feel any better, and it doesn't fix all the damage that's
true.
And the fact
That's
that
true.
people are still harassing me because of what you did to this day, and it's been like 3-4 weeks. You know, shit like that is what really, it's just too much. And when I explained that to him, he was probably the first person who was like, no, I totally get it. And it's not okay. And I'm going to try to help you fix that. Or like, I'm going to try to fix that and help you with it. And I was like, oh, really? He was like, yeah, I'll tweet out again, even though I've messaged and said the same thing already. I was like, I'll tweet out again and I'll tell people to stop. And you know what? I think it would be a good idea if we publicly showed people that we were cool.
Dave!
Because
Dave!
if we're cool, then there's no reason for people to harass you on my behalf. Like, that would just be weird of them. And I was like, that's true. And usually people are just like, fuck you publicly, and then
Pokimane
What the fuck happened just then?
camera just turned off.
Hello?
But back to the story.
What? What the hell? Bro! What?
a lot of people have said sorry, and then they're just like, haha, good luck. Glad we're cool now.
Oh my god,
Well,
that's
I've been
crazy.
shitting off of on you for weeks.
Damn.
Cool, right? But he was actually like, no, like, let's try to fix this somehow. He was like, if we did something and just showed people that we're cool, then I think all of this will really blow over. And I was like, you know what? That's true. So he was coming to LA the week later. So we met up.
Yeah.
And here's the big surprise. We actually, not only did we eat burgers together, take a photo on Twitter, we filmed a whole video.
That's crazy.
For his channel.
Yep.
Which you guys will see soon-ish, sometime in the next week or two, depending on when his editor.
Oh my god. One second. I feel like this is like right here. It's too much, isn't it? So let me just put this away.
I've already seen like 3 messages that are like, kissed, married, in
Ah!
Stop. Anyways, we filmed a video that was actually, I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was funny. And I genuinely, okay, for someone who caused so much turmoil in my life, he was really fun to hang out with. He was really nice in person. And I think I better understand him. Like, all the stuff that he said, he was like, you know, when we were talking on the phone, he was like, I swear, like, I'm not actually misogynistic or sexist or whatever, like, and then he told me his history with his mom and how she raised him, blah, blah, and I'm like, oh, I explained to him, I was like, okay, I understand, and I believe you, but I need you to understand how some of the things that you said were sexist or misogynistic, and he was like, oh, I get it, like, I get it. So, you know, sometimes people just need to be taught certain things, and I learned some things from him. He learned some things from me. There is a funny tweet that will come out when his video comes out, and yeah, we actually like really enjoyed hanging out. I would be so down to hang out with him again. It was good, and I think he's gonna be on his redemption arc. Yeah.
Redemption arc? What do you mean? What is he redeeming from?
The funniest thing about all of this is that the guy who started it all and who had said so many like mean things about me on his stream and then got banned, he was faster to apologize to me than Ninja and Jessica Blevins. That's
damn. She put the full government in there.
I can't even believe it. Patch found. I'm playing Valorant, by the way.
She put the full government in there.
Loki, I can't even believe it. Is that not comedic?
I thought that was me, Loki.
It all. Was more down and willing to apologize, to meet up, to squash the beef than Tyler and Jessica Blevins. Damn. Interesting. That's suspicious. That's weird. Yeah, oh my god, you guys are actually gonna love the video because we kind of clown on that in the video.
That's crazy.
We're like, yo, they're just gonna be so mad. We're fucking chilling and he just took the biggest L from this situation. But it's also like, part of me